Hi everybody, welcome back, if you're back. Sorry, let me move some stuff around. Why is all of a sudden in the shot? There. Sorry, my computer gets moved because I have to take it off of its little stand to post, and when I put it back, it doesn't always make it back to the exact same position. This is going to be for the water collective, and I'm going to do kind of a next 4 weeks. It's not necessarily a monthly. It's going to be more moon based because we're coming out of a new moon. It's a good time to look into the future, see what is coming in. So I'm going to do just that. We're going to get a signifier, and then we're going to get two cards for each of the next 4 weeks, and see what we can see for you guys. Water collective, this is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, any and all placements that you might have. Signifier, we have the Magician. This will be your overall energy for the next 4 weeks. It's an awesome energy to be in, especially with the new moon, because it allows you to harness your powers, essentially, and to use your magic to bring anything and everything that you want in your life into reality. And new moons are a great time for manifesting, so hopefully you guys utilize the new moon energy. It was on Sunday, I believe. It is now Wednesday, so we're still kind of in the afterglow of it. It's typically 2 days before, 2 days after, and we are 3 days post. But we're still going to harness that energy and ride it. So you have all of the tools that you need to become a powerful magician and to, again, bring all of the things that you want to manifest into reality. She's got an infinity sign above her head. That means all of these tools that she has. She's got her wand in her hand, pentacles, her cups, her swords, all the clarity that she needs, all the emotional stability, all the resources, financial stability, and all of the passion and drive and willpower to get it done. She has infinite sources of all of these things, and she's harnessing them and using them to the best of her ability. She's not letting them go to waste, because this energy doesn't last forever. I mean, for some of us it might, because we are true magicians and we can tap into it whenever we want. But this is also an energy that needs to be taken advantage of and utilized when it's around. In the first week, we have Judgment, along with the Six of Wands. This is an interesting energy. Our first two cards out were Major Arcana, which says a lot. It's going to be a pretty major month. We're in, September now? The fall, transition in the fall could be pretty significant for you. It could be a really good time. And if we're going into Scorpio season pretty soon, in the next few months. So Scorpios, this could be an especially fun and interesting and vital time for you guys, but the water sign collective in general, it's going to be a big time already. I see that. The Judgment with the Six of Wands, this is victory for you. This is you. It literally could be a judgment in the courts going in your favor. It could be something to do with the legal system going your way. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, excuse me. This could also be speaking to an awakening that you're having within yourself. You're kind of opening your eyes to a situation or to the power that you have within yourself, and you're harnessing that and using it to your advantage as a way to take control and rise up over any situation that could have kind of been holding you back if you felt stagnant in the past few months, weeks, years even. I definitely see you coming out of that, and it could begin with this rebirth, this awakening that you're having that leads to just a massive effort and a massive drive to move yourself forward. And that gains you a victory. You are victorious, without a doubt. Alright, let's see what else we can get out. I should have set my water over here, not just my coffee, because I could use a touch of water. Alright, let's see what else we can get out. Ooh-wee. Then we move into the Empress energy. What? That's 3 major arcana out, and we only have 4 cards. Like, that's crazy to me. Alright. The 3 of Wands accompanying it. 10 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to try to fit all... I don't think I'm going to be able to get the last 2 cards to fit. Alright, coming off of the 6 of Wands energy, then you transition kind of effortlessly into the Empress. And she is the queen of all of the queens, the mother of all mothers. She is extremely wise and intuitive. She's also, as you can see, very, very sexy, very appealing. Super divine feminine energy. You're in your feminine energy, male or female, it does not matter one bit, but you are resting in and kind of basking in your feminine energy. You could be taking on a new endeavor. Like I said, you could have had an awakening that is kind of, you have been in a stagnant state for a while, and now you're taking on a new endeavor that leads to a massive victory, and then you're transitioning into a very creative, you could be using this as an outlet, a creative outlet, getting back into your artistry or finding a new hobby even, or avenue to create income is what I'm getting. It's going to be very lucrative, and it could be very artistic for you, very creative, creation based, working with your hands. Excuse me. It could also have a lot to do with nature. Maybe you're taking elements of nature and incorporating them in your art in one way or another, but I see it being very lucrative for you and very fulfilling for you. It's going to make you feel maybe even like you found your purpose, like you found what you've kind of been waiting for and looking for quite a while. Accompanied with the 3 of Wands. Excuse me. This is an energy of you relying absolutely on no one but yourself. You're not looking outward for any reassurance or anyone to tell you that you're doing a good job or even give you direction in which way you're going. This is completely about you. I do see these next few weeks being a little bit more about yourself, which is, I think, a great thing, because as water signs, we tend to be a little too giving sometimes. We can put all of our energy and all of our magic into other people so they flourish and they do great things, and we're kind of like feeling stuck in our own lives. Like, I want an outlet for myself. I want this, that, and the other but you seem to be more comfortable sending it outward than putting it inward. And I see you pouring into yourself in these next few weeks, which I think is fantastic. This is you being on solid ground and having a really clear vision of what you want for the future. Maybe coming out of these victories and this phase of just creation, pure creation, you could now then be sitting down and redefining and coming up with the next steps. Okay, so I have all this stuff that I've created now. You could be putting a business plan together behind it to then sell it, putting together a website to sell the things that you are creating. I'm going to have to do this one over here because it won't fit at the bottom. I like to do these straight down. My table just does not allow it. And then in the third week we have, alright, well that's all she wrote. And then the third week we have the Ten of Wands. You could have taken on too much. Maybe you went a little too fast, a little too hard, a little too far, and you burnt out a little bit. I don't see you having like a complete burnout. But again, maybe you just took on a little bit too much and you got overwhelmed a tiny, tiny bit. But it looks like you bounced back from it really fast and really gracefully. This could just speak to you needing to delegate a little bit better. Maybe not being so self-reliant in depending on only yourself. If you do have a team already in place around you or people that you can delegate to, a partner, friends, anyone that is willing to help you along this journey, whatever it is, monetary or otherwise, delegate a little bit, lay down your burdens with them and see if they'll pick it up. You'll know who belongs in your life by who picks up. When you let go and you let everything drop, there should be people in your life that pick up a few sticks and help you keep going and encourage you that this is not the end of your story. This is not as far as we're going to go. We're going to keep going, and you've got this, and I've got you, and you're going to be okay. Even if there is no one like that around you, just putting down a few of those sticks and just walking away from them. There could just be too much of other people's stuff that you're carrying. Like I said, as water signs, we tend to take on a little bit too much of other people's baggage and burdens. And maybe you did that a little bit along the way. This could speak to you being in a healing space. Maybe you started a new healing practice. And maybe you didn't set boundaries, or the energetic work needs to now accompany it, so you can help others heal by not take on their stuff in the meantime, if that makes sense. So you might need to reevaluate your boundaries and how much you're letting other people's stuff affect you and how much of other people's things you're carrying. Because if it's too much, it's going to get to be too much. But I do see you coming out of that, like I said, flawlessly, kind of effortlessly. Maybe it just takes like literally not even a day for you to be like, oh no, I'm carrying too much. I have to lay some of this stuff down. If it falls, it falls. If it, you know what I mean? If it breaks, it breaks. I gotta focus on what's important to me. And you step into and then transition into, or not even transition. It's just the energy that is here, that you're in. Sorry, my back is itchy. The Queen of Pentacles. She's luxurious. She has made her money, her fortune. She's obviously not done. There's still more work to be done. There's still more to amass, but at this point she's comfortable, she's stable, she's independent. She has a beautiful, luxurious life in some capacity. Even if it's not to the magnitude that you want it to be, it's good. It's really, really, really good. You're feeling really stable, and maybe even have a little bit of a nest egg set aside. You could be upgrading your home, buying a new home in the next coming weeks. What is this? This would be the first few weeks of October. You could be just upgrading in some way or another when it comes to your money. You could be just seeing an influx of money. Maybe this project that you took on, this endeavor that you started or hunkered down into, if it's not new, it could be showing up as monetary influx for you right now. Okay, and then we move into the fourth week, which is mid-October-ish, beginning of October-ish. Again, this isn't necessarily like a time reading like mid-October or mid-September to mid-October. It's just we're in some new moon energy. We're going to see what we have manifested from that new moon and what's coming in the next few weeks. So this is you, again, hard at work, back to the drawing board, but not in a sense of that was a flop and starting all over. No, that was successful and it gained a lot of traction and it made you a lot of money. So now you're going to just keep going. This is you amassing more money and perfecting your craft, honing your skills so that you can, again, keep accumulating and keep saving and put in your art. I really do see this as art of some sort. If it's not a healing venture, it could be both. It could be you healing through art, you helping people heal through your art or through their own art, becoming a teacher in some capacity. But this is you, hard at work. You're still going. You're still creating. You are skillful, and it shows. And you're going back to your studio after maybe you did like some sort of sale, some sort of event, something, a flash sale on your Instagram and it was massively successful. Now this is you restocking. Well, I sold out of all that inventory. Now I got to restock. That's the feeling that I get from this. And we end it with strength. This is a Leo card. This is you mastering your emotions, essentially, and not letting anything throw you off kilter. You're very even-keeled at this time, and that says a lot because, again, as water signs, we tend to be in our emotions a little bit and let them affect us on a greater scale, and that's not happening here. You're very much in control. You're very much the one in control. This is also a card of inner strength, obviously, the strength. So it's a card of strength in a very beautiful, graceful, powerful, commanding way, not demanding. It's not demanding that people notice you or hear you or see you. People are doing that on their own because you are so commanding and captivating right now. You very much have a lot of eyes on you, and you could definitely influence, that's the word I was looking for, a lot of people right now if you use this energy wisely. And yeah, so tap into this and ride this wave, because it's a good one. All the major arcana here is kind of mind-blowing to me, honestly. You're doing good. You, out of probably all of the signs, the water signs are probably the most in tune with the moon. So I would say that you guys are the ones that most likely sat down and did all of your moon work and all of your manifesting. And you know that with new moons, you cultivate the new and bring in the new and all of that stuff. It really feels like you took advantage, and everything that you are trying to manifest or want to manifest is slowly but very surely coming to you. This next few weeks is going to be pretty fantastic. There's going to be a lot of victory. There's going to be a lot of rewards. There's going to be an influx in your money. You could be even getting a new house, like I said. So enjoy it. Ride this wave. And I will see you guys next time. I love you so much. Bye-bye.